Just time runs away from me. Hang on, I'm going to give my camera a bit of a clean. Let's give my camera a bit of a clean so you can see me nice and clearly. And today my skin's feeling a little bit dry, so I'm going to use the Tom Ford foundation because it's a stick foundation and it's very good when my skin's feeling a little bit dehydrated. So I'm going to wait for you all to join me because I've got a new Charlotte Tilbury lipstick here. I have got one of the new shades, and thank you for Nina for letting me know about these, because Charlotte Tilbury, you're not sending me new product VIP releases. What's going on? Hello there, Terry. Hello, Sha. I'm not getting the new VIP releases. I'm getting emails from Charlotte Tilbury, but I'm not getting the new releases. Hello, Tria. So yes, I've got one of the new shades. There's 4 new shades of the Limitless Lucky Lips. And this is actually my preferred formula of all Charlotte's formulas. And I looked at 3 of them and thought, they're a bit much like everything else that I've got. But this one, hello there, Bridget Jones. This one excited me. And there's a bit of a surprise though. There's a bit of a surprise on the way that it looks on me. And there's a reason that I've got this colour top on and this colour headband on. Okay, hello there, Rebecca, because I'm going to put this on in a minute. Let me get some foundation on. So just to repeat that I'm going to be using the Traceless foundation stick today from Tom Ford, and the reason being is that I've been sort of suffering on and off with insomnia, and my skin is very dehydrated. And the good thing about stick foundations in general is that when your skin's quite dehydrated, it gives you a lot of moisture. Now, I've got 2 shades, one that's too light, as you know, so I'm going to do something really weird. And you've seen me do it before. If you've got one that's too light and one that's too dark, you can use them like the good old-fashioned pan sticks. And we can make some nice patterns on our face. Okay. Can do a little bit under the cheekbone as well. There we go. Little bit under the cheekbone like that. Let's do this. So you're kind of using the 2 foundations to contour. And that's how you mix them. I know I've done this before, but it never harms to recap. And then I'll take the one that's too dark for me and I'll shove it there. There. Down the side of my nose. Thank you. Well, as I said, there's a reason that I've put this top on and this headband on. I'm going to show you in a minute. There's always method to my madness. And then under here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the lighter one to start blending it out too. Because look, if you see this shade here, it looks really dark. Thank you, Rebecca. I love purple. But this is kind of a cerise purple, isn't it? As well. There's all sorts of different shades of purple. Look. See, that's actually not too light for me, this foundation down here. So we're just doing a bit of contouring before we get foundationing. Oh, you're all so sweet. Right, I'm first going to blend in the light shade. So yeah, this is what I tend to reach for when my skin's feeling a little bit dry. Don't worry, Jennifer, you're not late. I've only just started because I was running late. And apologies that I was running late. No one else has to apologise, only me for being late. Because I know some of you set your alarms by me. So I'm just doing the light up first before I start blending in the dark. And then it should all come together. Yes. And apologies, Terry, because I know you set your alarm by me. Particular apologies to you when I'm late. Right, now I can start blending in the dark and merging it in with the light. And it will kind of contour me and foundation me at the same time. Oh, you did not fit for foundation month. Must go and check that out. Who's brought out a new foundation I was looking at yesterday? Clarins, I think. Clarins have brought one out. I've seen a really nifty idea, Rebecca. And if I had more money, I would definitely review it on my channel. But it's when you get all the bits involved to do it, it's sort of nearly £500. And it's Chanel have bought out this machine where you mix your own lipsticks. You can make your own bespoke shades. Oh, I'd love that. If I win the lottery, I'm getting it. Can you imagine? You'd never have to buy a lipstick again. I suppose in the long run, it'd save a lot of money. If I think back to when I started my channel, if I'd just gone and bought that, I'd actually be financially ahead. Right, and I'm going to use a bit of Tom Ford concealer. Hello, Erica. Hello, Colette. You had to, oh, it gave you a chance to get your morning beverage, did it, Terry? Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Maria. Yes, it certainly is live. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Tria. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Bridget Jones. How's Daniel Cleaver these days, Bridget? Someone's just commented on my Instagram photograph. I put up the picture of me with Charlotte Tilbury this morning. So this is the Tom Ford concealing pen in shade 7. I should dig out the emotion proof one because that is really good. Really, really good. So there, now my skin feels like it's got a layer of moisture on it. And it's sort of, it feels like when you use a stick foundation like this, it feels like you've got a barrier. You know, when your skin's feeling a little bit dry. And I've contoured as well. Now, what I was trying to do down here, when I did that dark bit in the middle, but I blended it in too well, was to do this. Contouring. Has anyone done that? Contouring their décolleté. I think it's not worked quite as well because the dark is too dark for down there. It's not for up here, but it is for down there. Right, some powder. Charlotte Tilbury. Yes, there's a new Clarins one, and it's a glowy one. Oh, this is my shade 2. Where's my shade 1? What have I done with shade 1? I know what I use shade 2. Doesn't matter. Actually, I'm looking a bit rabbit in headlights under my eyes, so shade 2 won't harm. Because it will bring a bit of yellow undertone back. You highlight your collarbone. It can get really fun. You can put a 6-pack on your tummy as well, you know, take it all the way down. Not that I ever have, but I don't tend to go out showing my midriff anyway, so. Right, now to the reason why there was method in my madness choosing this and this. Because I got one of the new shades of the Limitless Lucky Lips. I'm going to be totally frank with you. The other 3, I just thought, they're a bit like every other Charlotte. You know, 50 Shades of Elastoplast. 2 shades of Elastoplast. 1 shade of Elastoplast for very dark skin. And 1 interesting one. And do you remember a while back I said, sometimes I do wonder. But I wonder whether Charlotte Tilbury watches me. And I can't believe that she does, because I'm really not that important. But sometimes I say something and then she brings it out. And I said, I wish she'd bring in some more interesting pinks for spring. And here we have it. This one is called Raspberry Charm. One of the new colours. And Charlotte Tilbury, if you are ever watching me, could you please send me the VIP first releases, please? Because I'm getting all the other emails, but I didn't get this. And I've got Nina to thank for sending me the link. Really? You got, oh wow, you got a friend who contoured Aidan Turner in Pole Dark. That's amazing. This is the pink. Now, it looks like a really bright cerise pink, which it is. And I love bright cerise pinks. I always go to my MAC box. And by the way, I ordered just this and I got another box. Rebecca, I got a gift box with just this in it. And 2 samples. Can you... Anyway. A gift box with that in it. Anyway, so I always go for my MAC pinks. You ordered the nude shade. I hope it doesn't look like concealer. Colette, if it looks like concealer, it probably won't. The thing is, if I put Nude Kate on my lips, it would look like concealer. Nude is about your skin tone. So if you've got very fair skin, it won't. If it does look like concealer, you can either send it back or you can use a darker lip liner underneath and play around until you get the colour that you like. Now the reason that I put this on and this on is because although it is a cerise pink, as I will show you, and when I put it on the lightest part of my arm, it is a kind of cerise raspberry pink. When I put it on my lips, it looks red. So I want you to look at my red headband and my pinky top and say, what do you think it looks closer to, red or pink? on me. Now, if you are fair, it's going to look cerise. Okay? I do love it, though. I do love this. Can you tell by my eyes? I love it. Now, if I dabbed it on, I could make it look pinker than it is, than it's looking now. But it does start to look red on my lips. Yeah, because Nude Kate is very, very pale. Now, I do love this. This is one of my favourite Charlotte Tilbury lipstick shades in a long time. It's new, it's fresh. It's not 50 Shades of Elastoplast. And actually, it's probably looking more pink in this light. But when I was talking to my sister, tried it on the phone, I said, that looks red. Now, everyone vote now. Does that look closer to red or pink on me? Looks red to you. That's why I put the this red on and this sort of pinkier purpley top. Because obviously pink is more blue in it. And that looks red, but I can see hints of pink. Red to you. But it is a pinky red. But can you see, if you've got fair skin, it's going to look more pink. It's a pinky red. I do love it, though. I really love this. This is the sort of lipstick that I love to wear in the spring, but I also love to wear it when I'm tired and I can't be bothered to put eye makeup on and I just want to look immediately fresh. You think it will wear off looking pink? Now I'm going to put a little bit on my cheeks. Just to see, but I do. This one. Well done, Charlotte. More like these, please. We want more bright pinks for spring. And also, with the stick foundation, this is easier to blend cream products like this into the skin. This will immediately bring it together. This eye's watering, so I've now got watery eye getting in the way of me blending this in. Go away, water. Go away, tears. I love it. I really, really love it. It's a pink red. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. So, this is available on VIP if you get the email. If not, I can share the link if you haven't got it, because I didn't get the link. But I can share the link that kindly Nina gave to me. Ordered it yesterday evening and got it this morning. So I can't complain about that, Charlotte. But I can complain about the fact that I don't need a gift box with one lipstick in. And I can complain about the fact that you don't send me the emails of new releases. But definitely my new favourite lipstick. And it feels creamy and it feels long lasting. They're not, one thing I'll say about the Limitless Lucky Lips, they are sort of pretty transfer proof. Couldn't think of, I wish this eye would stop watering. They are pretty transfer proof, but they're not completely transfer proof. Like if I do this, but I still got a lot still on my lips. So even though they come off a bit, you still got, you know, like with some, they come off and you've got bare bits of lip. These might come off, but they'll fade and they'll fade evenly. I love this formula. Limitless Lucky Lips. I love them. I love the 2 reds that I have, even though they look virtually identical. I love the berry one that I have, and I love this one. I'm not sure about the nudes because I haven't tried them, and I don't particularly want to be honest. They just don't excite me. When I think when I go for nude lipsticks, I like to go for the creamier version, the shinier version on me. And I still, do you know what? I got rid of that and it's popping through again. I apologise for my facial hair. Ali, have you ever tried Dior foundation, the glowy one? No, I haven't actually. I tell you what I got, Tria, and it kind of put me off. I got a Dior, was it Dior or Chanel? Oh, actually, I'm trying to think now. I got, I can't remember if it was Dior or Chanel. I got one of those cushion ones. And it was supposed to be for people with olive skin tones. And I got the darkest shade and it was still too light for me. So it kind of put me off. Lisa Eldridge, love of my life. You're so right, Maria. It does look like that. Is that what you were saying? How did you get it so quick? I don't know. Jennifer, last night, Nina told me about these lipsticks. And I went on immediately, ordered it. And because I'm a superstar, I immediately get free next day delivery, which is probably why I get the box. But I ordered this at about, oh no, it was the afternoon because I had to break off and go and pick Jack up. So I'd say it was about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I got it this morning at 10. So yeah. Very good indeed. Now, I thought pinks. And then I was reminded of a conversation I had the other day with one of you about how I bought so much Pat McGrath and I just haven't been using it. So I thought, I'm going to use it. Before I start buying any more Pat McGrath, I know there's lots of exciting things coming out. The only thing that I really want to get makeup-wise to try at the moment, because nothing's really excited me, the only thing that I want to get is the new Natasha Denona Valentine's Day palette. And possibly the blush. You've tried so many concealers, even Pat McGrath. I liked CT's comment on your Insta review of the eyeshadows. You are one of the best honest reviews on them. They need warming like butter. Has she commented on my Insta review of the eyeshadows? Do you know what? I haven't even seen that. Wayne just didn't get that. They do need warming like butter. I think the matte eyeshadows, Scary, are going to be her Marmite product. You are either going to love them or hate them, right? And there is no in between. I love them because I think you can get a really good... Now, actually, you've reminded me, I'm going to grab one. I'm going to grab one because I wanted to try to use them as an eye base for a powder. I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to grab the nude one and I'm going to use that before putting on this eyeshadow palette, which is Pat McGrath, and it is Mothership 7 Divine Rose. I'm going to put this one on today. This one here. Oh, is it Mothership 7 Divine Rose? Yeah. Okay, we'll try that one. But let me just go and get that nude. I know exactly where it is. The other thing, I'm going to keep this lipstick on now. But I did think that I might put this on because this is again out. Comes out every year. But in case anyone wants to see it, it's the red set that she brings out for Lunar New Year. Pat McGrath. So if anyone wants to see that, just give me a shout and I will swatch that. But I think I'll keep this lipstick on. I was going to put that on, but I think I'll keep this one on. Right. Good idea, Maria. Maria. Jennifer, is it under eye you were concealing? I would put the CT Matte Eyes to Mesmerise in my bra to warm it up. Yes, that is a good idea. Yes, people don't remember. I think that's one of the beauties is you can get a really good cut crease if you use them with the sparkly eyeshadows. You're absolutely right. I think that they're very... they are very versatile, and I bought a makeup drawer set from QVC, and it's annoying me because I nearly sent it back, but it's just too much. It's just too much of a hassle to send it back. The drawers don't come out properly. You have to jiggle them for the drawers to slide out. I'm dropping everything here. Dropping everything as usual. Right. Now, let me get rid of this watery eye for a minute. I'm going to use Nude Cashmere. And I haven't forgotten that there was somebody on here that asked if I could do a review doing a direct comparison with my MAC paint pots. And I'm sorry, but I just want you to know I haven't forgotten to do that. There we go, nice and warmed up. And now they are not dry at all. They will dry down, but I want them to dry down. So this, I've been meaning to try this. So I'm using Nude Cashmere as an eyeshadow base. Now you see, when you do it with your finger, it's actually quite soft. Now I want to see if it extends the longevity of the powder. The reason I'm not sure whether it's going to, or whether it's actually, because it dries down quite dry, whether or not it's going to make the powder look more unflattering. That's why I want to try this out, because this is already dried down now. But can you see, like when I've got, because of my hooded lids, if I did that with concealer, I would now have a big line where the concealer was in the middle, where it was bunching in. But that doesn't happen with these eyeshadows. And I stick by what I say. I love them. And that is why I don't look at reviews before I do mine, because I do not want to be influenced by what other people think of them. And, you know, there are products that some people hate and some people love. And no one's right or wrong. It's just what your personal preference is. Can you see now? Look, there's perhaps a little bit there because I shut my eye before it was dried down. But it doesn't bunch into the eyes. You adore that, what, the lipstick colour. So let's put on. Now, I tend to reach for the second one of these rose palettes. So I'm glad that I've reached for the first one today, because I need to start using these. Now, I'm just going in with this sort of pinky nude shade here. It looks more lilac on my camera, but I want to see how powder eyeshadows apply. Right, they make your brush drag a bit over the cashmere. But I want to see, does it make the eyeshadow look less flattering? You know what I mean? Because it's not cream. Because it dries down so dry, does it make the eyeshadow look crinkly? And if not, does it extend the longevity? And I think it probably will. So I definitely think nude cashmere is one to go for as an eye base. Actually, I'd forgotten how much this palette is beautiful. Because I tend to reach for the other one in this series. She brought out 2, didn't she? I like, oh no, do I reach? One of my favourite shades is in here. This one, I love this shade. It's a sort of gold come pink. I'm definitely putting that on my mobile lid, and that's when we will see. You're filming what today? Ah, right, what are you filming? What is Rebecca filming? New CT eyeliners? I'm not getting these emails. What CT eyeliners? Charlotte Tilbury, send me them. Foundation summary. Right, okay. Has Charlotte Tilbury bought out eyeliners now? I'm not getting the emails. All right, well, Rebecca's not getting them either. Right, I'm going to just put on this lovely shade, which I adore. I just love it. Now, this is going to be the proof of the pudding. Because this nude eyeshadow dries down quite quickly and quite dryly, is it going to not be as good as a cream product that doesn't dry down in grabbing the product and keeping it looking good? That's what I want to test out. It does neutralize the color of the eye. But it doesn't, I don't think it makes the eye look more wrinkly. It doesn't grab the powder shadow as much because it's dried down. But I'm going to be interested to see whether it makes the eyeshadow last longer or it doesn't make any difference. And I will let you know. Now, I'm going to take this darker matte shade and I'm going to put that in the corner. I want a smaller little smudge brush, I think. Yeah, that's better. Oh yes, I'm liking this look. And then I will take the blending brush and blend that out. This is a very romantic kind of Valentine's Day look, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to see my fella on Valentine's Day. What day's Valentine's Day? Does anyone know? What actual day of the week is it? Has anyone seen the Chanel thing that I was talking about? It's Monday. No, I'm not going to see him then. Never mind. He doesn't tend to make a huge fuss. I mean, given half the chance, I would, because I'm a big romantic at heart. Thank you. Now I'm going to put this colour as well. I'm going to take that underneath the eye a little bit. And then I'm going to take this one at the end here is white, but it's got this sort of pinkish, it's a thingy colour. I can't form my words today. Just dot it in the centre. Duochrome. Just a dot in the centre. I can't work out if I like the feel of this as a base yet. But I will keep you updated. And then I'm going to put this, which is a straightforward highlighter shade. And I'm going to use that under my brow. And in the inner corner. I will never forget on Valentine's Day you went into labour. Oh! Now, I'll tell you the ones that are good at staying in the waterline, but there is a, Rebecca, the Fenty ones, but the problem is they dry out. They don't age very well, do they, the Fenty Beauty ones? I've found over time that they're not as good. The other ones that are very good for the waterline are very reasonably priced by NYX. Very good for the waterline. Now, I feel like I need some eyeliner and something in the waterline now. Let's put, I'm just going to use, because it's here and I'm being lazy, I'm going to use Charlotte's Eye Cheat. Charlotte's Eye Cheat is very good. It's Charlotte's, I would say, if you want something good for the waterline that is Charlotte Tilbury, get the Eye Cheat, the original Eye Cheat. I think those other ones, I love the fact that they've got a dual end and they've got, you know, they've got a lighter one on the other end, but they don't stay in the waterline. This does. So how long were you in labour, Bridget? Was your child born on the 15th or the 14th or the 16th? Yes, why is everything new coming out of Matt? I said something to Rebecca yesterday, and I haven't been on to see your reply, but I said at the moment, nothing is exciting me in the makeup world. I went on looking for like Valentine's Day beauty gifts. And normally at this time of the year, we're bombarded with all sorts of new, exciting ideas. And there's nothing that's exciting me. She came at 5 a.m. the next day. Oh, 15th. Now, I want a black liner. I should have got my Pat McGrath one out, but I haven't. Let's see what I have near me, because I'm being lazy again. What have I got? I might have something. Let's try if it's still good. It is still good. I thought it would be, because I only bought it recently. Let's try good old budget Lacura by Aldi, shall we? If my watery eyes will let me put on a liquid. I'm just drying up my eyes, otherwise it's not going to go on very well. Now remember, follow the line as though you're drawing a line on the same sort of angle as your under eye. And then get your dot if you want to do it that way. I know Charlotte's always talking about that. And then draw your line as though you're continuing that line from underneath. And then look, can you see there's a huge line now if I do that? And it disappears if I do that. That is the beauty and the headache that is called very hooded lids. So now I'm just filling in the dots. When I close my eyes, most of that black line is going to disappear completely. Yeah, this Aldi one's not bad. You see? Disappeared. Now you see it, now you don't. Just fancy putting a long wing on today. Let's do the other one. Just wish my eyes would stop watering. My mum was exactly the same. She got to my age. Her eyes used to water. And she used to go, oh, don't you pressing too hard on my lids when I used to make her up. So, Mum, I'm barely touching them. She was, so I'm basically, it's a genetic thing. This could end up looking like a complete mess because of my eyes. It was probably a bad idea to do this today with watery eyes. But so be it. Look. Just going to dot some of that. See, if you dot between the lashes, it immediately makes the lashes look better. Thank you. I'll pay you all later. Now, I want Charlotte's mascara, which is here somewhere. There it is. Pillow Talk. I could carry on the feline bit and do the middle bit like Charlotte does. But I never do that. I always think it looks a bit weird on me. I can do it if you want me to. Your favourite ever mascara, Pillow Talk. I have to say, I do like it. That was not a good idea, was it? That eyeliner, because my eyes are watering, look what's happened. Never mind, we'll get to that in a minute. Oh. So my battery's low. Why is my battery low? Anyway, we're nearly done. Right, I need to put on some brow product, which I shall do later, but I'm going to finish off by using a highlighter by Pat McGrath. And I think I will use this one. I'm not going to do that, the flick right up to the middle, otherwise I'm going to get that again. I have to get a cotton bud to that. It's because my eyes are watering. But I shall finish off by doing rosehip oil. That's a good idea. Or the other one is a jojoba oil. A jojoba oil is really good mixing your concealer to uncrease it. There's the highlighter, which is very like what I've got on my mobile lid in terms of the colour. See? So it will bring the look together. There's a bit of a line where I had the lighter foundation. Right, a bit of spray. Which my spray is over the other side of the table. And I always forget to do my spray before my mascara, but never mind. Douse myself in the stuff. Bit of spray and then go back in with a bit of powder. And then I'm done. Yes, my mascara runs because my eyes water. And that is definitely, that's why that's happened. But that was the liner. The Aldi liner, look. It wasn't a good time to put on a cheap drugstore liquid liner. And I knew as I was doing it that that was a bad idea. Thank you. There we have it. There's the look. And so what I've been doing every week after the live, and don't forget to like the live, ladies and gents, if there are any, is I've been going back in and then putting in the products that I used before I forget what I used. And I will do my brows, and I'll put a photo on Instagram in a little while. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to do some videos in the next couple of days. Thank you so much. I like this. I like this look. And I love, love, love this lipstick. Go and get it. It's so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. Where is it? And it's called Raspberry Charm. I think this is going to be my new favourite Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. It's red, but with pink in it. But don't forget, if you're fairer skinned, it's going to look pinker and less red. All right, so just be careful. If you like, it's already pink, but it's going to look more pinker if you're lighter, and it's probably going to look redder if you're darker. Unless you're very dark, and then it's going to bring the pink out again, if that makes sense. That's what happens, you see. Sort of medium skin start to look darker, and then once you get to very dark skin, it shows up the pink pigment again. Okay? Don't sneeze while putting on mascara. No, I know. Supposedly your eyes come out if you sneeze without shutting your eyes. Supposedly your eyeballs would come out. That's what I heard, but I don't know whether that's an old wives' tale or not. But I've never sneezed with my eyes open to find out. All right, take care, lovely ladies, and I'll see you all very soon. Love you all.